All right. Got this bad boy here. All right. Finally got on there. Yeah. So, yeah. Go. All right, everybody. All right. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Stephen Cartwright, and I'm the host of the Stephen Cartwright Show. And here at this show, we advocate for men and we do not a lot of women. And let's get this show started. Tonight's topic will be misconceptions about Black men. Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited tonight. This is my first live stream tonight. And for everybody that is joining in, I really appreciate you coming. And if you're watching tonight, I'd like to ask everybody to please hit the like and subscribe button, like or dislike. It don't matter. Either one of them will work. And let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's show will be about the misconception of Black men. It is something that I believe that is rarely talked about. In our community. And I just want to say, as time go on, this show will inherently get much better, much better than what it is right now, because I definitely got a passion for it. But anyway, let's get it started. Oh boy, if I can ever get myself positioned. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first live stream. This is the first time I ever been live here on YouTube, and I am very excited about tonight. And I am going to put this night on my calendar. I'm going to put it on my calendar tonight. This is a very special night for me. It is the first time I've ever went live on YouTube, and I hope that we get more people to come on in and chime in after my, well, I ain't gonna say it's a bumpy startup, because that's with any type of business or organization you're trying to start up. You get your bumps and bruises, and you take your lumps and you keep moving on. But anyway, the topic tonight is the misconception about Black men. I really and truly believe that there is a lot of misconceptions about Black men. I believe there's a lot of stereotyping, about Black men. I think a lot of it comes from inside of the community, and I believe a lot of it definitely comes from the outside of the community in order to blur the line, definitely from feminists. Definitely from feminists. It's no doubt from the research that I've been doing, because I do try to do my homework, and I do my homework before, a lot of times before I open up about anything, uh, ladies and gentlemen. But the misconception about black men, and we're going to start it off, like this here. If anyone believes, let's go in these conceptions, like, the misconception, like, black men don't want to work. Black men were poor. Uh, uh, Black men don't take care of their children. Uh, you know, when the stats don't say that. You know, uh, there is a segment that makes us look bad. Let me first kill a lot of misconceptions. A lot of the misconceptions when it comes down to brothers. Let me tell you something that black men think about a lot. And what they don't want. Black men don't want to be poor, for sure. Black men don't mind working. Black men don't mind putting in their time. They really don't. Black men do take very good care of their children. And we are, blackdemographics.com and, the U.S. Census Bureau. These people is pretty much running neck and neck. And I don't know why you have a lot of people running around out here, especially these feminist groups, Becky's, putting these lies out about black men don't take care of their children, when black men are the most involved fathers. That is what I call a PR campaign, and that's what I call people throw out misconceptions. But I'm here to rebuttal those conceptions, and I remember when we didn't, and then that's what got us to this point what we is right now. A lot of black men is basically staying by themselves right now. This is the misconception. They're staying by themselves right now because black men want some peace. We want to grow too. We want to have a strong position in society. There are certain things that that we're tired of. That a lot of black men's tired of. They get out here, they go work, and they every day get out here, go to work, contribute to society just like everybody else do. Probably more ways, more. And then you have, a lot of these feminist groups, that want to be the talking heads for black women, and they want to spew it out there so in order. I think a lot of them so in order to keep us separated. That's what I think it is. And true enough, nobody's perfect, but the misconception about black men and what they put out there, and the first thing they talk about, not taking care of their children, just try to make black men look like all around deadbeat. That's just, flat out false. The next, all of these stereotypical sayings, not wanting to take care of your kids, not going to work, a burden on the economy. I don't know how you're a burden on the economy when you have pretty much the least amount of debt. How is you burdening the economy? This is a lot of the things what I see when people start talking about black men. See, you get a lot of these groups, they get together, and I don't know what it is, what their obsession is with black men. But, you know, it's time for the lies to stop, you know, because black men, you know, we work too, we provide for ourselves, you know. We understand what the deal is, you know. I mean, I just want to get this out here, you know, to rebuttal a lot of these people's with this misconception about black men. I mean, you want to put this out there to the masses, to the masses. If black men don't take care of their children, and how can they have this many children if 54% of black men is single and childless? I mean, how is that to be? You know, roughly 30% are married. Of course, you know, you may have maybe 2-3%, you know, step outside their marriages doing things, you know, that they shouldn't. You know, I'll give you 3-4%, maybe 5%. So a lot of these critics out there, these feminist groups, these Beckys, you know, you see it all over the place. You see it all over TikTok. You see it all over Facebook. It's like running a false smear campaign, you know. But black men are not truly like this here. Black men want to be happy too. We want to be happy. We want to be at peace. We just want to move on about our lives, go to work, go home, and just be quiet. You know, I mean, we don't do much of nothing. We have our fun, but that is the misconception about us, you know. And the misconceptions about us is propaganda. Straight up propaganda. That's all it is. Nothing else, you know. Straight up propaganda. You know. That is the misconceptions. But anyway, I made this topic tonight, but also too, I kind of made it an open show also. I made it an open show. So, you know, we can pretty much talk about, you know, I'll work everything in. We'll switch it around a little bit in order, you know, to talk about it. It's the first night. I'm just enjoying myself. First live show. First time ever being live on YouTube. I'm very excited tonight, and I'm very excited to join the fight, to join the war against feminism. You know, it's not just feminism; it's the killer perception, the right perception that has been spilled of black men for a lot of years. And also to you know, to help our people come back together again. I'll say it right out here on nationwide YouTube. You know, I'll say it, you know, to African American men, women, all of us. And I'll tell everybody, you hear me close. Hear me out loud. That go for everybody. African American people should be the last people that we see that's separated like the way that we are. All this gender war don't make no sense, but I'll tell you the truth. And the reason why I say that is, slavery wasn't no joke. It wasn't no joke. And anybody say that, it wasn't us. Yes, it is. See, they're not us. We should be the most close-knit people in the entire world. Sure should. And it's a shame that how easy it is to let people come in between us. That's crazy. Doesn't make any sense. And that is the misconception. Of course, we got our bad apples too. And remember, the good apples always get ate. Bad ones always rot now. Ladies and gentlemen, I just, wanted to put that out there tonight. Like I said, it's my first show. I want to put out there where I stand at it. It's not like that you have animosity towards other people, but it certainly seems like a lot of people have animosity towards us. And for what? I don't know, because I see it. I read up on it. You have some of them come at me, like out here on social media, they'll act like they are a different person than what they're not. Yes, we are better off together. And for us to go, and I want to talk to more, let me switch back over and to speak more about things, with Black men. Like I said, I was going to switch the show up a little bit. It's the misconception. This is the mindset that a lot of Black men should be taking, like I said, we don't want to be poor either. Us as Black men, we don't want to be poor. I'm talking to the men. I believe that it would be a fantastic idea for a lot of brothers to, if you're in the $40,000, $50,000 range, to rent a two-bedroom. Up our value. That is the problem with the misconception. We need to get creative out here. And see, that's what the people is missing. See, they think we're not creative. Oh, yes, we is too. We can innovate. We can move ourselves forward. But we got to stop letting people come in between us. That is the most important thing. Because, see, you got a lot of people, they'll run a PR campaign on them. They'll run a major PR campaign. I know it seems like I may be a little bit all over the place, but just, follow with me. Try to understand me. Follow with me. These are conversations that we need to have. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Okay. Wow, wait. ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to sit back and I just want to make this statement with us tonight. And like I said, I want to get my viewership up, want to uh, get the ball rolling with this YouTube thing, and be able to talk to our people so we can have greater outcomes for our community. This is about outcomes. This is about the greater good of our people. It really is. And with a lot of our ladies, just a lot of things that should be, pretty much understood with them, we ain't going too far without each other. I tell you that now. And it's just a crying shame. You sit back, you look at all this gender war stuff. You got some of these people out there. This is what they want you to do. They want us fighting. They really do. They want us fighting. Some of them still got that plantation owner mentality. And, for us to go, with black men, I think that us as black men, we need to stop being so forgiving. Stop driving that conception. That misconception. We need to quit being so forgiving. And we need to also too, we need to start thinking more for ourselves. And, and we need to get off of this thing also too, I'm gonna mention a little politics about voting. Voting ain't gonna do no good. Vote or just voting alone, doing monkey see, monkey do stuff. We need to get off of that too. It's black men. If you are out there, I don't care if what political party it is. It don't matter what the case may be. It don't matter what political party there is. If if they are giving me what I want, all right, I'll vote for you and try and hire you for the job. But you're gonna have to deliver. We can't be just sitting up here and just letting people mean mug us into voting the way that they want us to vote. We need to quit doing that. We really do. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, I am new at this, and I'm trying to, get in. I'm trying to figure out ways how to, learn how to do this. You got to learn how to do this stuff. I'm going to have to get some people to come in and help me out on how to work this live stream here. Okay. See if anybody's in the house. Don't see nobody in the house. All right. I wouldn't even know how to see if there was anybody in the house, even if I knew how to even look. Yeah, boy. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just learning how to do a live stream, learning how to put topics together. Just trying to learn how to be a YouTuber. Yeah, learn how to be a YouTuber. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all this goes into the misconceptions about black men. All of it goes into that. Basically what I'm trying to say is we have thinking minds too. We think too. We have thought process also. This is in a thought process. This is how people think. It's normal how they operate. But I still say, we need to stop doing the monkey see, monkey do thing. We really do. Everybody, the live chat is on. And if anybody would like to send a message or comment or whatever, they are more than welcome to send that. When the problem is when you are when you want to help people and see people go a different route, it's nice. See, black men is just want to be at peace. Black men, we don't care for being poor. Black men just don't want to. We don't want to be hermits, but we don't want to be abused either. By no one, we don't want to be abused and we don't want to be used. And the thing about the misconception with black men is everybody think that we are out there getting in trouble and we all just want to go to jail. That's a total misconception about black men. And I think us as being as for black men, we need to stop being everybody's doormat. Stop being so forgiving. We need to quit doing it because it ain't got us nowhere. See, we love our communities too. We love our women. We love our children too. And this is the misconception that people run down. And like, we don't take care of our kids. That's just flat out false. And it's like the Godfather Kevin Samuels said, ladies and gentlemen, you have to confront your critics. You cannot allow them to continue to get away with whatever they want to get away with. You can't allow that. And you have to, we can't keep on following the same old line of status quo. And we have to look at it as black men. Do we wait for the women to come in line with us, or do we strike out by ourselves? I say we strike out by ourselves and they catch up later if they decide they're going to do that. We should not wait. Don't wait on them. And we need to start voting our own interests. Like I said, people say, hey, you know what? It ain't gonna do no good. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You know, I don't care if whichever way it go. I won't let nobody mean mug me into nothing. You're not mean mugging me. I'm gonna vote the best person for that job, and they're not going to race hate me into anything now. And like I said, people, you know, black men love their communities too. I got videos out about specific things about what happened to our communities. And people go back and they go actually listen at it and they start putting the pieces together. They could understand exactly what I'm talking about. They really could. They understand exactly what I'm talking about. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first live stream. And I'm going to get better at this. I love doing it. I know I got a lot of information that I can share with the public, with the people out here, with our community, with our men, and, with these youngsters. And like I said, I'm going to let the show, it's going to drift off a little bit. It's my first show. It's my first time ever being out here, but I do know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know exactly what I'm doing in every which way. And I believe younger men, even older men, middle-aged men, you can learn a lot from me. And I know it can, I know they can. I know whoever listens, they can. The misconception about black men, things being obscured about us. That's why I named this the topic of the show, misconception about the misconceptions about black men. How many people they just, it's bad. How they try to label us. This is no vendetta. It's just that, like I say again, I'm gonna say this again. It's like the Godfather said, you have to confront your critics. You cannot just let them run a renaissance. You can't do it. Because if you do, they'll have you looking like you trash all over the world. If you allow them to do it. And I believe that's what black men, that's what we made our mistakes. I want everybody to keep your head up, stay strong. The content's going to get a whole lot better. I had a rough start getting started tonight. But I want y'all to hang in there with me, Like and subscribe. Content's going to get a whole lot better. Now I'm figuring this stuff out. Ladies and gentlemen. And for the people that came in, I appreciate y'all coming in. Listen at what I have to say. Like I say, I'm not in the best speaking form right now. Oh, but I will get better. Just got to figure this out. Well, I really got it figured out. It's just got to get in that mode. But one thing for sure, I want to help everybody in our community reach the outcomes that they want to reach the places that they want to go, have the kind of relationships that they want to have. And, whether anybody want to know it or not, black man got a good heart. The overwhelming vast majority. But we have those few that makes us look bad. But that's with any race. But somehow, in particular, you got these, you have these feminists and you have these people that come out here, they just want to dump on the black man. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bitter. But it's people like me is not going to let you walk by and just step and you go uncontested. Try to acknowledge if you want to, that's fine. But you'll find out real quick I'm a whole lot smarter than you think. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to come out here, do some good. Help some families out. We're going to talk about a lot of things, what black men can do, the misconception. You see, black men are extremely kill this misconception right now too. And we're going to talk about it more in more live streams and in more videos. Black men love their children. I want to put that out there too. But I'm one of these type of people like this here. I was blessed. And I want to tell this story. I was blessed. When I was married, my ex-wife gave me the privilege to raise my son. I had full custody of my son. And it was the greatest gift that she could have ever gave to me. Of course, I have a daughter too. But my son was my primary responsibility. I was responsible for raising him. And for that, I thank her. And it shows. I think a lot of black men should be 100% in charge of their sons, especially their sons. And I say this to the women tonight, you just don't know what type of boys that you'll wind up with if you let your men take full control of them, full custody. We're going to get into more other different things, like I say on this show. Like I said, it's my first show. It's my first show. But it won't be my last. Definitely won't. I'm not going to say it was a rough start. It was a happy start. It was a very happy start tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed trying to find my way to get on YouTube. But I made it here. Now that I'm here, I'm going to reach my arm out there and try to help as many people as I can. Try to put that knowledge out there. Try to help our men and our women. Try to help our communities come back together. Help our men and women to get off this narcissistic nonsense gender war and start shunning the people that's clapping it on like two seals. You know, I'm no relationship specialist. I'm just a realist, common sense thinker. You know, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, people that came in tonight, I appreciate you coming in. Like I said, I'm gonna come out with better content. Tonight was my first live stream. I can't get over that enough. Very first one. First time ever been on YouTube Live. And I'm just running off chatter, just saying all kinds of stuff. I'm all over the place. I know I'm all over the place. I know it. But now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty. Now that I've found my way, well, I can reach more people. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, I just want to help people. I just want to help our community, and I want to help other people too. But we can't help anybody else until we help ourselves first. You know, we need to have a code too. We really do. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I appreciate everybody coming in. I appreciate everybody giving me an opportunity to speak tonight. Didn't get a chance to see any messages come through yet, but I realize it takes time. Uh, I have to finish get my setup here put together, but next time won't be nothing like this. And like I said, I know I'm going to make mistakes, and I know that this is a new stream. But I'm gonna. But there's some people that I do want to say this here too before I get ready. Before I leave off. If you're having trouble at home, you know, uh, evaluate your situation before you leave it. Uh, I would never tell anybody to stay in a relationship and it's making them unhappy or in some way it's unhealthy. You know, uh, my next live stream, I'm going to run live streams every Friday and I'm going to pick it up at 9 o'clock on Fridays. My next live stream is going to be Black women sign up for poverty. Now, I'm going to clarify on that one. And I believe I've done enough tonight with Black men about the misconceptions. But also, too, I want to roll in on this here tonight with Black men. We need to make a stand and tell these women what we really want. Which I'm going to tell, about, this high promiscuity. There's a lot of topics we're going to get off into. It's going to get better, ladies and gentlemen. Because real honestly and truly, it can get worse. But I don't think the women wanted to get no worse. I don't. This outrageous feminism. This feminism that's going on out here right now. This renaissance against Black men. Fellas, we got to stand up to it. We need to stop being so forgiving. We got to stop being so forgiving. And in this different kind of world, this turbulent world, a lot of things we got to do differently too. We really do. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank y'all for coming by, checking out my channel. And like I said, this is my first night, and I'm very excited about my first night being out here. And I had a kind of a tough upstart, but it's all right. I know that I'm going to get better. That's the thing. I know I'm going to get better. I know I'm going to get good. I'm going to be very good at this. I know I'm going to be good. A good representative. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank y'all for allowing me to come on y'all devices tonight. Feel free to come by and listen at the show. I know I rambled off a lot. It was my first night, and I wanted to have music. I wanted to have music real bad tonight. I really did. I wanted to have music, but I tell you what, if I could have got to that part and that setup, oh, we gonna have music too. The show is going to get better. This show is going to get so much better now that I'm figuring it out. And the people that is watching my show, watching me make mistakes, and the people that come through afterwards that watch me make mistakes. Thank you. All my mistakes on blast, but I don't mind. Because however many people that I can help in their thought process to come better and stronger, that's all right with me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get ready to end my live stream tonight. And this was a part of misconceptions about Black men. And, you know, it was other things that came about in this video too. It really did. That I talked about. And like I said, we're going to talk to the ladies next. Black women signed up for poverty. You know, we're going to talk about that too. But we're going to bring other things involved into it. And then we're going to, you know, we're going to also too, we're going to have a show about, you know, Pookies and Ray Rays. That's going to be a full show. Pookies and Ray Rays. You know, and we're also too going to have a show about false narratives. We're going to also too, we're going to have a show about feminism and who they are. Who's the driving force behind this? And a lot of them, we're going to give them a taste of their own medicine. Sure is. See, you know what I love about having a clean slate? You ain't got to lie about nothing. That's what I love about it. Gentlemen, y'all keep your heads up. And like I said, my name is Stephen Cartwright. I'm the host of this show. I will be back on my live stream next Friday, 9 p.m. I'll be back at 9 p.m. next Friday. Hopefully, I want to start running more live streams. I really want to change it up to Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Want to get more talking points. Now that I'm more organized, time to get the show on the road. Time to put it together. time to let the light shine. Let me say it like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I had fun just rambling off tonight. Wish I could have talked to other people, but you know, that's okay. That's fine. This is recorded. People can go back and listen at a bunch of rambling. Well, it ain't a bunch of rambling, my rambling, but hey, it's just that the concerns, the thoughts inside of black men's heads. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming by. Remember, next Friday, 9 p.m., we're going to talk about, well, I'll put the show topic out. The show topic will come out. I'm not sure if we're going to go black women signs up for poverty. But we're going to talk, yeah, more than likely it's going to be that one. And we're going to throw in probably a little bit of Pookies and Ray Rays. See, I'm the type of person, ladies and gentlemen, that I can talk about more than one issue at one time. And I can tie them all together and put them in order to where they can understand how things happen. I can do that. I can do that. You know, I had a good friend of mine last night said that, you know, sometimes you have to take people and you have to come down to their level. True. I took his advice on that. But also, too, I'm the type of man like this here. See, that's why I say sometimes we have to get out of a certain way of thinking. We need to elevate the thinking. We got to be able to concentrate and watch more things at once. We got to be able to talk about more than just one topic at one time and be able to make sense out of all of it. So that I'm going to teach a lot of people how to keep people from sneaking up on you, how to be able to watch them without getting snuck up on. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop my rambling. I'll talk all night. I will. But I love y'all. And thank y'all all for coming by. I really appreciate it. You're giving me an opportunity to come across your devices. Like I say, my name is Stephen Cartwright. I'm the host of the Stephen Cartwright Show. And I'm hopefully that I see everybody again. Remember, next Friday, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. I'll be out there next Friday. All right, people. We're going to shut this off. And we love y'all. Peace.